Mic off.
Hey. All right. I guess I am Ken, and I am the DM running this adventure.
I am Tyler. I am playing Scalar.
I am David. I'm playing Malcolm,
Mic on.
the wonderful wizard of explosiveness.
Oh,
I'm-
yeah, Scalar is a sorcerer.
I'm Steven. I'm playing Monty, who is a fighter.
And I am
Mic off.
Michael, and I am playing Neldor, the beautiful Barty boy.
Pretty boy.
All right, and it looks like Tyler rolled the highest. So
I did? Crap, I thought I rolled a 7. I had to walk away real quick. Oh, darn.
nope, Monty rolled 7s, and Malcolm had a 17.
Oh, okay. Damn, my
The whole
18.
thing of last week revolved around you anyway. So.
Yeah, we got back from saving people who were being subjugated to fishy rule. And we started partying a little bit, a little rumor milling. And then we started a con because I had an emotional escalation that resulted in some sort of magical hoo-ha, some sort of nonsense. And I can't get drunk. Scalar can't get drunk. And we immediately pivoted away from any sort of narrative or plot and just like leaned right into that. And I'm kind of all for it. And there was a couple other things. My character page has not loaded up yet, so that was
Tag team.
all. Yeah, no, the con was a tag team.
I was saying you could tag somebody in to help you.
Malcolm, tag. I choose the right person.
We went to this really high end place with a floating magical orb that I was super interested in. We scammed 2 rich merchant sons and made their night because I'd never seen somebody drink that much. And we learned not to go out. We talked to the Lord that we helped. He was very pleased with us. Told us that the guildmaster helped him get to the place he was and could help us, and told us not to go outside during the Halloween because we the Jew they corrupt.
Oh,
And to be
yes, thank
scared of
you.
that. So we also have a ship now too.
The Day of the Dead was next. Yeah, we had our
Mic
scam
on.
going and then Day of the Dead.
Yeah, we need to figure out a
Correct.
name for our ship too. But I
I
mean,
like
that's a
Regal
side
Bridge.
project.
Right. So you first started going to the
Mic
Rusty
off.
Spoke as the first place you went to, where you met Melody, who was a bard, and Neldor and her had a bard off. I don't know what you would call that, but
Bard off.
Battle
One
of the
word.
Bards.
One word.
they
One word.
had
Battle of the Bards.
a little competition to see who would win for 5 gold, I believe, and she won. Bought some things. You met Zabras, who looked half elf artificer. And you also talked to another guy, and I don't remember the name that I gave him.
He has no memory. I remember that. We also learned about the library that we were interested
Yeah,
in
he
going
doesn't
to.
remember
Right.
who he was. Yep, and
We heard about the gnome named Jelly, I think.
yes, and then yes, he Lord Coldcome. Did I say that one right? It's a weird name that I made up.
Holtcomb Jonet Aston.
Coldcome.
Jonet.
Yep. He
Tarek.
he talked to you guys about the 5 sailors that he had who had wanted to stay on with you guys. So he has them doing stuff at the docks, and you brought your ship back, and they'll be the ship that can take you wherever, whenever you want. In the meantime, he keeps him busy with moving stuff around or helping him out and stuff. He described a little bit the way the city works. There's Tarek Griffinclaw was the king. And then there's Lord Colcom, and 2 other people are sort of the 3 below the king that help run the city. It's him, Dualmark Ironbeard, and the lady Jonet Astazen. He went over that. He warned you about going out around the Day of the Dead, which is not the night that you're on, not the night of the day that you're on, but the following day is the Day of the Dead. And there's some rumors potentially
Mic
around
on.
town.
You said like tomorrow is the Day of the Dead?
The day after tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow, so 2 days. Okay, sorry.
Right. So yeah. Correct. So say the Day of the Dead was, I know it's the day after Halloween, but say it was Halloween, then today would be like the 30th.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you had seen throughout the town there was some, people had like pumpkins sitting out, and there was like a festive kind of a thing. Down in like the little market area there were people had like little bowls with these like sweet candies out, and some kids dressed up as knights and wizards and big giant trolls or something, or I guess small trolls as kids would be, running around, and they run up to all the merchants, and they scream out curse or sweets, and then the people would kind of let them take some of the candy.
I'm gonna
So there's
nudge Sklar. Hey Sklar, you should try that. You got a convincing costume.
What? What am I trying? Their
Go
little
up to that merchant, say
game.
curse and sweets. Yeah. Go say curse and sweets to the merchant there.
I'm not gonna do things that children are doing. No, thank you.
Yes, and then he had told you that there was some sort of old local legend of Ouija the Corrupt, and that's why people generally hide indoors, for the few days leading up to the Day of the Dead. And I believe someone I had planned on going and to the Library of the Sun, who is run by someone named Jelly. What were some of the other plans of what people wanted to do?
I want to go to the library with Sklar. I know that was what my primary function was, to go to the library and then go back out on the town once a night, because Sklar is money making machine. So
Yeah, basically, I'm not gonna try to use any like the can't get affected by alcohol during the
Mic
day,
off.
but like during the night, we'll have like a
Mic
little bit
on.
of fun. I don't know if you want to like
Mic
try
off.
to
Mic
find a way
on.
to streamline that scam, or just try to get like the biggest town drunk challenge going. Maybe like he would try to send whispers, or not whispers, like rumors around of like, hey, let's drinking contest. No one can beat. Ooh. After we go to the bookstore, let's try to find those two good old merchant boys, and see if they can start talking to their other buddies about a drinking contest.
Oh wait, no. I have an idea. How about that
Flyers.
drinking contest? We plan to do it on the Day of the Dead, and have everyone come outside and see if this rumor is actually true, that there's something killing people or whatever roaming the streets.
Yes, I
Try to get
would
everyone
not
outside and see what happens.
I
particularly
don't think we're
like
gonna.
putting
Mic on.
people.
I mean, even the what is the lord of the town? He literally said he thinks it was just like some troublemakers.
Well, people aren't going to be coming out in the Day of the Dead. That's the point. Everyone's telling us to stay inside because that's what they're going to be doing. No one's going to want to come out.
And from what he had said, it sounded like probably you imagine tonight no one will go out either.
Oh, okay. So
Like it was like that day before, yeah. Like usually, right? Like they'll be out in the day and they kind of celebrate and do their little thing, but then the nights before they kind of.
Well, then maybe we do the drinking contest going into the evening and see if people get drunk enough and they stay out.
During dinner. Well, I don't think keeping people out is the answer.
I don't think there's anything out here. I think just killing this rumor where it stands is the best thing to do for this town, because they shouldn't have a day where they're terrified to even go outside of their own homes. Because even the Lord himself said that he thinks it was just a load of baloney, but he just does it just so people don't get upset.
Well,
At him.
let's lean into that. If he thinks it's baloney, then let's make a public statement at this dinner saying that we will stay outside at night to prove that nothing is wrong, and if anything is wrong, we will rally everyone.
And we will take it down. We'll get rid of it.
Well, no, not we will get rid of it. We will rally the guards, and and the town will claim back its freedom.
Help.
I mean, of course we'll help. We will be the tip of the fucking spear, but
not alone.
Like,
we wouldn't have a bell going or whatever.
just honestly, just to get it like something that like the town is rallying against. Like, hey, let's destroy this thing that's killing people.
Do we know for sure that's killing people, or like what is it doing? Supposedly.
I was vague on that myself.
You guys haven't really started doing any
research yet.
Research or
Go ask
or
Jelly.
whatever.
You smart fellows,
Right.
go ask Jelly about that.
All right, so the two smart fellows will do that. Neldor, what's your plan then?
I think I'll follow them to the library. I don't really have anything else.
No, wander the town or something. Like,
yeah, fine. I'll wander the town.
Dude, go play some music on a street corner. Hear some rumors. Do bard things.
Oh, I'll go to the very, very sketchy bar.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of which, I actually wanted to go down to like, I guess not the slums, but like the yeah, I guess spreading to the slums, like the poorer area of the town, assuming there's like an actual like visually obvious like section.
I believe. Yes, I had plans. I think it was going to be, sort of like around like this area.
Okay, kind of like where
was
the
going to be.
farmhouses are.
Yeah, I just hadn't got a colored thing put on there.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, that the area around it towards the top is sort of like not like the dirt poor people, but like they're, you know, there's like doors where they can go out to like that farmland that's out there and stuff like that. Like that, you know, some of them go out and farm a little bit and do work that way and stuff.
Oh, actually, well, when it gets to my turn, I'll talk about it.
All right, so then Neldor's going around looking for rumors. And you want him to go down to that area and do whatever it is you're going to tell me. All right, so we can start with Scalar and Malcolm going to the tower, to the library of.
It's a tower.
The
cool.
sun. Yeah, as you come up to it, it's not big. It's just a couple of stories, but it's, you know, like a tower, and you know, made of stone. You can kind of see, you know, a chimney area with some smoke coming out. It's fairly well kept on the outside. You would guess there's maybe 3 stories to it altogether. And as you come up and you open the door and step in, you step in, and down here on this floor you see some books, like bookshelves around the edges and stuff like that. There's a bunch of tables in the middle. It doesn't look like too many people actually ever really come here very often to do any reading, but occasionally some people do. You see like a few tables set up. There's like one over in the corner that looks like probably is where you would, you know, like the counter where people would get books or do whatever. And then over there you see this like female plump gnome. She's got like spots of like jelly a little bit like around her mouth, and you can see like a couple of here and there sitting around in a couple places as you look around, like things of like bread with jelly spread on them. Some look like they're probably stale at this point. Some are, you know, made, a bite taken, forgotten, or whatever. And she's over there like looking through a book, and as you step in, you know, you hear like a little chime, and she kind of looks up and goes, "Whoa, visitors. We don't get very many visitors here. What can I do for you guys?"
You the Scalar.
He is now. I'll look around, like just sort of glance around at all the different books and all the things around, and I will, I guess, just slide close, and say, "Hello, my name is Scalar. My friend's name is Malcolm. We're looking for information."
Well, what kind of information? We have some information here. I mean,
Well,
alas, nothing that's ultimately rare, but you can find all kinds of general information and stuff around here.
Perhaps, or do you have any books on dragons?
On dragons, huh?
Yes.
Let me go check.
Oh, wonderful! Thank you. We will be here.
All right, so you see her. There's like a little set of stairs that go up, and she heads up the stairs, and you kind of every once in a while hear a little creaking as she kind of walks around, and she comes back down a few minutes later, and she's got like a couple of books. One talks about she has like a book that has a little bit of like the history of the dragonkin people, or the dragonborn. I don't know why I always call them dragonkin. A little bit about that and stuff, and then there's another book that it's like a basic, like the ABCs of dragons. Like it has like some sketches in it, and it's got some different dragons and a couple little bits of stuff. She goes, "Well, I found there's these two. This is probably all we have here, though."
Do you have anything a little bit more in depth? This is all you have?
On dragons, yes. This is all that I was able to find.
Fine.
I mean, if you want to wait a little bit of time, I could send a letter to some of the other libraries and people that I know, and they might have more books that they can send over this way.
He is going to drop at least a couple gold. My sheet is over here. Yeah, he'll drop like 4 gold. So that would be great. I am currently residing in the area, and any books you find about dragons would be of great value to me, and I would like to be a patron of your fine information establishment, he'll say. And then he will grunt. He's going to like audibly just like huff, and then he will reach out and take the Dragonborn book from her hands, and he'll just say, "For late night reading."
All right, so she goes through the whole thing, and she makes you like fill out a form of where you live and your name and different things like that, and then says, "Okay, you can have that for a week." She's like, "I'll be honest, if you need to take it for 2 weeks, it's fine. Nobody's going to come looking for that book. Just make sure you bring it back at some point."
I would never dream of keeping such a valuable piece for longer than necessary. Thank you for your help. It is truly appreciated.
After you fill it all out, she hands you like a little card that has like Library of the Light, and it has like your name on there, and like, and then on the back,
going on my treasure sheet,
library card.
Library card. Jelly. The gnome. Issued.
Alright. Now that his dragon things are handled.
Classified as rare item, unsellable.
I suppose in this case it would be unique item since
No,
no one else is going to
I'm
have a
sorry.
library card with your name on it.
I'm sorry. Rare, unsellable, unique. I'm just adding it.
Alright.
I got a library card.
Hey,
Jelly.
Tony and the librarian.
Now I'm adding stars.
Hey, Jelly.
Oh
Do you
yeah,
have
well,
any
Oh, right. He had something else also less important.
What?
you can use my card if you want.
I'll keep that in mind, Scholar. Thank you. Let me figure out what I need to get out of this library. And Malcolm's gonna start counting on his fingers. He's like, "All right, I need some information about the floating orb thing and the super rich in here. Also, some information about Ouija the Corrupt."
floating orb.
Yeah, in that one bar, Sklar, what was it called? Where you
Oh,
made some money?
Blind beholder.
You mean the
Blind
chain? The
No, not the
lighting?
chain.
Yeah,
It
no, it's the they.
It wasn't a
Okay,
chain.
they said it was the light fixture in the blind beholder. It's only one of
Yeah.
12 in the whole world. He wants it.
Yeah, it's pretty much a giant light bulb that lights up the thing. She goes, as far as I know, it's some kind of magic. I don't really have any books specifically on that. I don't think there's any made, but it's whoever had created these bars made that big ball of light up there.
Do you have a history of the town by a chance?
She said that might reference that Ouija character you mentioned. That guy does sound familiar. Wait a minute, that's the guy that they think comes out now, right, or something like that.
Ma'am, I really don't know. I'm new here, but I tried to take things in a logical approach. Step one, throw fire at it. Step two, if fire doesn't work, research it and figure out what works against it.
Guy that
So
now what guy? I'm sorry. What guy is she referencing?
The dude that's coming out daily did.
Okay.
Ouija
Sklar, you had your
the
turn.
Corrupt.
Shush.
Mic
I was
on.
quiet when you did your dragon things because you have that issue, but I'm trying to help this town out.
Yeah.
Mic off.
I'm sorry.
All right. So while this is going on, we'll go over to the other guys so that we'll bounce around so they have a chance to do some stuff here as well. So are you guys going to separate places then?
Mic on.
I'm planning on going to the Katie spot, just to check it out.
Okay, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to grab a bag full of salted meat, maybe like 200 silver pieces, and a bunch of paper, ink, and quills from the guild call. So do you want me to I'll mark off, we'll say we have 1.5 barrels of salted meat left because I'm not planning on grabbing a whole. I'll knock 200 silver pieces off, and I'll say half a barrel of paper, ink, quills, and stuff. Okay. And then my plan is that I wanted to kind of go around and get names for So I'm doing the whole Knights of Balance thing, and the whole idea is help the poor and all that, and keep everyone equal. And I wanted to get names and maybe give them places to go either join the order or go help the order. Back in my hometown, which I can't remember the name of off the top of my head because I don't know how to play this game.
You want to start a charity?
I pretty want to do charity. Yes, I'm pretty going to be charitable, give people stuff, and be like, go to this place and they'll give you more. That was my whole idea, and maybe I want to start a list of names for myself so I can be like, hey, look what I did. These people were from me.
So you want to send them a week away of here to go to some other place?
Essentially, yeah, or at least just give them an idea of where they can go. Because I don't know their situations if they're actually doing well, but if they want to start a new life in a better situation, then they can try to make their way up there.
You wouldn't find very many people that would be interested in that. I mean, this has been their hometown. A few of them say, well, I mean, if you had some local place where we could go and get help whenever we needed it or something like that, if we had like a rough day and we could go get like a bite to eat or something like that. I mean, that would be great,
Ooh.
but I'm not traveling a week.
Well, at that point, I'll like kind of like offer. I'll be like, well, our guild hall is always a place if you need for last minute resort. If you're having a bad week or a bad month, we can give you a hot meal.
It's a
All
soup
right.
kitchen now.
Shut up.
So
This will be something I'll take up.
I would say that
Yeah,
as
it's a
you're
super
traveling around, you get the names. I'll get you a list of like people if you really want like names or whatever.
Nah, it's not necessary. Just like I just want to have like a thing in my thing where like list of names of people I've helped.
Okay, so you get like a list of people. You find. I mean, what did I say? There was probably 18,000 people in this town or something like that. So it's not hard for you to come up with a couple hundred people as you're walking around of people who do need help, and then you come upon somebody. You come upon this guy who is Olimar.
Olimar.
And as you're kind of like chatting with him a bit, he says, "Oh yeah, we used to do that." Like he's like a little bit older. He's like maybe in his late 50s, something like that. Like back in the day, we always had something like that. Like when I was a soldier in there, and we would try to help some of the town folk. Because you need somebody to help you run something like that.
I was about to ask you if you'd like to do that. Do you want to be
Said I
our
know how
head
to.
chef or just like help organize?
Yeah, he says I can do that for you if you can give me a place to stay or whatever. I'll
Yeah.
gladly come and I can run that little kitchen thing for you. That'll give me something to do too.
Yeah, we'll toss you a couple coins here and there for helping out, and of course.
Awesome. Tell me where to go. And then
Yeah,
so
I'll
I
tell him.
assume you say
Yeah,
you go to the guild hall, whatever, blah blah blah. All right.
Perfect.
So he says he will see you there soon. Then
Pat on the shoulder.
it's like, I just got to pick up my belongings, and he reaches over and picks up like a little stool that he was sitting at, and then starts heading out.
Nice.
All right. Then Matt, all your plan was to do then?
Yep, that was pretty much it.
Okay, cool.
Then
So
obviously
then
I
Meldor.
gave away all the salted meat and the few coins, just to help this
All right.
area a little bit.
Yeah, everybody that you do that to is definitely glad. And
And I do want to give them my full name to each of them, like Sir Montgomery Dufour, just so maybe they can remember in case I ever need help in the area.
and then while you're doing that, give me a perception roll.
Oh, sure. Hold on, to get back over.
An actual roll? Nice.
I know, right? It's been a while. Perception.
First one's gonna be a good one. Yo.
All right.
There it is.
So as you are like walking around doing that, you catch a glimpse a couple of times of that guy. It's that guy from the bar that you saw Malcolm talking to over in the corner.
Oh.
He just seems to kind of like just be watching you, see what you're doing. He never comes up and approaches you. You just kind of see him around a little bit. And usually you'd be like, go to try to find him, and then he'd be gone.
I would never really go after him, but just whenever I see him, I just want to smile and give him a wave. And just see what his reaction is. I mean, every time I would do it, whether he's responding or not, but...
All right, yeah, usually when you would see him, usually he just kind of vanishes quick. And then it'd be like, half hour later, you'd kind of catch another glimpse of him.
Freaky. It's Michael Myers.
No, I mean, he never has like a look that's like, it's just like, he's just kind of like watching, and he, the little bit you've seen, he seems to be appreciating.
And then I go around and he's gone.
Watching and deep breathing.
Somebody walks by, and then as they go by, he's not there.
Oh my god! I get a phone call and no one's talking on the other end.
No, he never really has a look of like, malicious anything. He just seems to sort of like
Just be
be
wonderful.
appreciating what you're doing.
Okay. Good to know.
That's all. Neldor, you
Before I enter, or before I get there, I do want to disguise myself, so I'm not recognized.
all right? Give me a performance. There we go.
Don't blumble on this.
Wait, will it work if I click the disguise kit? Is charisma?
Yeah, I think that works. You're proficient or whatever in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you disguise yourself up and then you head in there. Nobody seems to recognize you.
I guess I want to just have a ale and listen and keep my eyes out for any canting going on.
All right. You see a table that has a couple people sitting at there. They're like youngish, mid-20s kind of people. Look like they were probably out like working or whatever as you're doing different things, and they're kind of talking a little bit about like the Day of the Dead stuff a little bit.
All right, and how far away are we from my hometown again? I don't like decently far or not too far.
I think it was pretty. I think it was pretty big. You probably went at least a week or two, right? I
Yeah.
assumed you did a lot of traveling to get it far away.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'll walk over to the men talking about the Day of the Dead and inquire about it, as I'm not exactly accustomed to their customs.
They say, "Oh, you're new in town."
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they say none of us go out at nighttime, because usually what ends up happening is each year we always seem to have somebody. Sometimes, a lot of times, there are people that are new in town because usually the people that have been here we don't go out, but somebody will go out at night, and usually by the that morning after the Day of the Dead, no one ever sees them again. But I have heard everyone. The one that came, he said something about he was out and he saw some shadowy figure off in the distance at one point. Kind of freaked him out a little bit. I remember buying him a drink that one time. He said something about glowy eyes or something weird like that. But after that day after he was gone, I've never seen him again. I assume he got scared and ran out of town.
And he's the only one to have seen this Ouija.
Well, I don't know anything about Ouija or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
I just know that every once in a while somebody will talk about seeing some kind of shadowy figure.
See. Well, all right. Thanks for your conversation.
Mic on.
Here, have the next round on me.
Oh, thanks. And they say, if you see any other new people that are in town, make sure you warn them. They seem to always be the one. Somebody had said something about it was some like big giant guy in a gnome that were walking around. If you happen to see them, make sure you warn them too. They're probably new in town.
All right. I guess at that point I will leave the bar and go looking for this giant man in gnome.
Are you sure you want to do that? Think really, really hard and go look at your background.
Shit. Yeah, about that. Oh, shit. Okay. That's rough. That's I forgot it. I forgot about that a little bit. Let me just open up the
Wait, what
details
just
to
happened?
make sure. Nothing, man.
Mic off.
Just vibes. Good vibes all around.
All right. So you hear that? Do you
Alright.
go to try to find anybody else or talk to them or do anything, or are you?
Yeah, I think I'm. Yeah, I'm just not ready for Operation Midnight. I think I'm gonna, in my disguise, probably either head to the library to see if they're there, or head back to the guild hall. If not,
Okay. So we will head back to the library then. So you asked about the Ouija and stuff there directly.
I asked about Ouija and a book about the history of the town.
All right. She goes up and like on this floor there was like over by this one shelf. She goes over and she slides a book out from there. She says, "This is a basic history of the town." She goes, "I don't think this doesn't really mention any of the, the weird stuff around here, but it has, some basic stuff in there." She said, "But I do know, I can tell you that I had seen a book at one point. I think it was one that had got sent away at this point, but a couple 100 years ago, 300 years ago or something, there was this warlock that came into town. And my understanding is he was summoning something, or he was doing some kind of crazy rituals or some other crazy thing like that. And he was stopped by some group of adventurers came and stopped him. And that's the only time I remember seeing that name.
Solid rumor.
Interesting.
Is there any sort of information on what kind of warlock? What it was trying to summon, what what he was following, what he was warlock.
I didn't have
type,
any of that
basically?
kind of information. He was just some guy that came in, though.
Mic on.
I see
Okay.
where this whole thing's going, and I really enjoy it. This is
Um,
gonna be funny.
okay, so I'd like to check out this basic history of the town on his card because he offered me that. So I'd like to do that.
Oh, here, I can get you your own card. She fills you out a library card as well.
If like this card process isn't like a difficult thing that she can do, he will absolutely not allow him to use his card, and will demand that he get his own. I thought it was something tough. I thought it was like, oh, okay. It's like, oh, everyone gets, oh, cool, yeah, get your own, man.
You just have to gruelingly wait for her to write out the whole card, though. It takes like 20 minutes just to write it.
Yeah.
Well, I helped with
each
mine.
detail correct.
She rereads it like 4 times.
She goes over the rules of the books. You can't eat while reading the books. Stains.
People eat while they read?
Every
You
stain
wouldn't
is a copper. I'll go through each page individually.
Yeah.
I have a very
She
good
goes-
memory.
She kind of gives you this like, you wouldn't believe that. And they mess up the books and they get
Mic
stuff
off.
all over. And as you look around, clearly she sits there and eats jelly sandwiches while reading books, but seems to not actually be putting together the fact that she herself is doing that exact same thing. But
Well, we can only hope for the best. Okay. Do we want any other research? Is there any other thing that we think might be?
I mean, I wouldn't mind going to
Mic
try
on.
and talk to one of those two lords.
Yeah. Let's try the one not Tarek rather.
The dwarf one, yeah.
No, let's talk to I believe
I can't
Jonet,
remember.
the lady.
The lady was Jonet or something.
Jonet. I keep saying Jonet. Oi,
The Jonas Brothers.
My
Jabber.
favorite.
Mic
Nice.
off.
Uh,
Mic on. Mic off.
your understanding of
Mic
the
on.
Lords is
Mic
generally
off.
getting
Mic
in
on.
to have audiences with them
Mic
is
off.
not
Mic on.
easy.
Well,
Oh,
when you have a
shit.
nobody in your posse.
I would definitely be
Mic
interested in
off. Mic
asking
on.
a couple of the guardsmen what their impression of alright, is there going to be a watch tonight? Is there still going to be
Mic off. Mic
is
on.
everyone just going to hide
Mic
inside or
off. Mic on.
what's up?
Mic off. Mic on.
All right, so yeah, you're walking around. You see a guard walking around, and we'll say it's getting to be like
Mic off.
by the time you're done doing all your stuff, like
Mic on.
late-ish afternoon. You got maybe another couple hours or something. They would tell you their impressions of the stuff. They know that there's some weird legend that goes on. Everybody stays inside. The one guy is convinced that he tells you this giant story of 50 years ago, this kid lost his toy, and the toy got mad and it came back to life, and now it walks around town at night. So everybody hides. Nobody wants to run into this toy because that's just creepy and scary.
Do you know what toy it was?
Do you have an irrational fear of toys, my friend?
He said it was some kind of like a doll or something. I think like that. It had.
Isn't it always?
Mic off.
That's what I've heard. I mean,
Does it have creepy eyes and a knife?
well, I don't know about that. I don't stay out and try to find it.
Not even
Wait,
for,
Yeah,
the
is there
gold
your
wars?
job? Is there a night watch?
He said, "Nah, we hunker down a little bit in some of the guard towns, and we kind of keep an eye out the windows there, but
The windows.
none of us are
very,
going out in this."
Oh, sure. Okay. Cool.
So we're on our own, is what I'm hearing.
Well, we will be working with one of the local lords to stay out throughout the night to look out for such monsters or atrocities. So please be prepared to jump to our call.
Basically, what I'm hearing is that the lizard has more testicles than town's guardsmen.
Hey, they don't pay us enough to do that kind of stuff. But good luck to you guys, man.
Oh, cool. On our own is what I'm hearing.
On our own is what I'm hearing as well.
All right. Okay. That gives me a really good impression of what the official stance is. Looking at my notes, we did research. I don't even really get a big feel that there's going to be a lot of partying or even sort of drinking tonight. So maybe we just want to resolve this thing as soon as possible to start a big party and then con them another money after we secure their safety.
Yes,
Yeah.
Galar.
Talking for the guards, you get that. They
Mic
have
on.
that thing where they're like,
Mic
we know
off.
there's
Mic
some crazy
on.
stuff that goes on. No
Mic
one
off.
goes out. So
Mic on. Mic
we just
off.
keep watch out the windows because there's nothing to see. They're like, we're not going out and no one else is going out. We don't worry about that. Then.
So Malcolm and Scalar are interested in solving this problem just so they can have a good time.
Literally, yes.
Well, I mean, we would definitely appreciate that, but
Is
good
there,
luck.
So
is there a goal?
you can guarantee a party?
You can guarantee a party.
A better question.
Can you guarantee a party with a large sum of gold donated to the people who have taken care of this problem for you?
It's got to be bumping.
Well, we
You
can
gotta have
we can neither confirm nor deny setting up a party. We're guards.
Yeah, but you guys have the
Sirs,
Mic on.
thank you for your time. That is
Mic
all
off.
we require. That's good
Mic
enough.
on.
I'm nodding
Mic
to him.
off.
Just we
Mic on.
can go.
But
That was
he kind of gives you that little wingo. But if you have a party, we'll be there when our shift is done.
If there's a party,
official-
then we.
Our official stance has to be that we.
We don't allow parties.
I can neither confirm nor deny a party. Love it.
They heard that in a play one time or something.
A play.
Does that play have the name of Animal House? Like House de Animal?
It's a foreign film.
All right.
Foreign play.
So I assume everybody is going to meet back at the guild hall unless somebody else had something else they
Mic
wanted to
off.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for somebody I know though on the streets, or just keep an eye out for anything weird as we're walking back.
I also want to keep my eye out for 2 people that I know. Not to, but like not in, to say hi, you
Mic
know, but
on.
like just to
Mic
know.
off.
Still
Mic on.
disguised.
You don't see them around. You notice as it starts to get darker and you guys are starting to head back, as it starts to become later afternoon, the people are kind of watching the sky, like kind of more nervously looking up, like kind of checking the time more often as it gets a little bit closer. What?
Well, I'm sorry. They're looking like at the sky, like
Mic off.
for the
Mic on.
sun, or like they're looking to
Mic
the sky,
off.
like, oh look at the bird,
Mic
the plane.
on.
It's the evil to destroy us all.
No, they're looking up at the sky, like checking the time, like checking
Got
the
it.
sun
Okay.
to see, like as it's going down,
Okay.
like going, oh, okay, we got maybe 20 minutes.
I was preparing for aerial invasion.
No, they're just.
Like Sklar.
You just get the impression they're sort of nervously keeping track of,
Got
how
it.
close
Okay,
it is getting
cool.
to night, and then starting to like pack up and get to to get out of
Good
there
stuff.
as soon as they can.
Market's closing down.
Sklar, you wanna have some fun?
No, no,
Is it-
not now.
Yes.
What? What do you want to do?
Could you create an explosion in the sky?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
You're the fire guy. You should be able to do that.
I don't want to do that. I also don't think I can.
Can you
No.
make a sound for me?
No, I don't think I have that capacity. No,
Can you perform an Irish jig for me?
I'm not doing that. That's not what I'm about. I'm not about being Irish.
He's an edgy lizard. Let him be.
Dude, he's so edgy, he walks between the raindrops and still cuts him.
Yeah, break me up, bitch! I can't wait. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So
As
we're
you come
gonna
up to the
arrive
tower,
back
you
home.
can hear Neldorf's singing out the front door.
It's important.
We're back home, guys. Neldor's singing a wonderful ballad about being
My
broken up.
life in 2 pieces. This is my last resort.
Oh,
Supplication, no breathing. Don't give up.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So, what is the plan at this point in time, man?
Okay. Can we do we want to try to like make that statement of what? Well, no, it doesn't matter. We're not gonna have a party.
First,
But
we
I would like
explain
to.
what we all saw. Tell everybody we're gonna go kill this thing and have a big ass party in town square. And
Yeah, I
that's the
want
plan.
to.
there's not even
Inform-
gonna be anything.
I want to inform everyone that there is 2 men that, if cited, I need to be told about it, and are by not any means need to be contacted, or not by any means
What
talked
men?
to these men. There is a big fellow, kind of like you, Monty, a big muscular fellow named Brutus, and a little gnome named Shiv.
Shit.
If you see these people, I need you to tell me, and I need you to stay away from them and don't give them any
Wait,
information.
how are we supposed to figure out their names if we don't talk to them?
You can just look at this is okay. A tall, muscular man and a gnome.
Hey, what's
I
your
found
name?
him!
I'm Brutus.
found
Oh
him!
shit! Just
I mean, if we see that pair, okay.
okay, yeah.
You see a pair of a tall, muscular man and a gnome. I would like to be informed, and please stay away.
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
So back to
All
what
right.
was really said.
So
We're
wait,
gonna go kill this thing and
okay,
throw a party.
Okay, how are we supposed to contact the guards? By the way, like I didn't catch that.
No. The guards will do nothing. The guards will not help us. We are on our own. Do we want to talk to the mayor or have whatever lord that we have any contact with to make a statement of like we are going to stay out at the night and fight this evil, and we can put the call out like any join us can, share in the glory or whatever.
Isn't it gonna be dark in 20 minutes?
Oh well, never mind.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Then I guess it doesn't exactly matter.
Right, and tomorrow is Day of the Dead, not tonight.
But tomorrow
okay.
the thing comes out, right?
No, tomorrow.
People.
They won't be out tonight, but the thing that's happening is tomorrow. It's so scary that they're also not partying tonight as well.
Oh,
so
okay.
tonight we can.
The thing came out the night before, and then that was it. Okay.
Right. No.
So pretty much just the streets are empty tonight, but there shouldn't be any real threat. Theoretically.
Depends on what rumors you listen to. The threat could be a small doll. It could be nothing.
It could be Chucky. It could be a warlock.
So
Someone shit.
It's so vague. It's just so vague that no one's going out for like the days surrounding the event. So going out tonight is also a good idea.
Question.
It's kind
is
and
there
for us.
Is there shut up? Is there a graveyard in this town?
How cliche.
Yeah, hey.
I mean,
scary thing must be at the graveyard.
They have one inside there.
Inside where? Inside of the walls, or?
It's like no, it's like one of this little squares down here.
Out there. Okay, never mind. Okay,
like
I didn't know if it was
the
like.
Walls.
Okay. I don't know. Do you guys just want to like patrol the streets for a while and then like sleep when the sun comes up?
We can. We don't want to miss out. Like if we want to do like a patrol, I don't know. This town's big enough to where we couldn't do a patrol throughout the entire town in like an hour or two, right?
Yeah, no, probably not.
It'd probably take you longer than that, but
guys, it's very.
I mean, you could hit like main places like the, I don't know, like the. Like so, like here, that's like the guild, like the area where like the marketplace is at, with all this red area here.
Stay around this area.
Hang on.
It'll be okay.
It's when I was over by like the slum areas, was I hearing the same rumors of like something coming out and like all that?
Yeah, I mean, you heard not necessarily things coming out, but the people at nighttime were going to go and hide away in little cubby holes or wherever they, whatever they had to hide away in.
I didn't know if it was like the rumor was like only for a certain class or whatever. Like they were just nervous about it, and everyone else didn't really give a shit.
No, the overall impression is the town itself just kind of.
Okay, so we could just treat this as like a watch where I don't think we should go alone, but teams of 2, like just patrol around as many areas as we can in as much time as we can.
How many people have message?
I have message.
I have message.
Do you have message, Mike?
But my fear is that
say that I have message.
Look, guys. Okay. Breaking this down as the intelligent man I am, there is about a 70% chance that there's actually something out there. All right? It might not be hostile. It might be hostile. It might be a doll. Whatever the fuck it is, there's 70% chance there's something out there. There's a 30% chance that there's nothing out there. Everybody is just scared shitless of it. Now, in that 75% chance that there is something out there, there's a chance it can stop us from communicating through magical means. Now, guys, if we're going to go out, we have to do the buddy system.
Yeah, we literally just said teams of 2.
Yeah,
we already
teams of 2.
I don't know why you had to be so dramatic.
We also have to make sure. Actually, wait. Well, just make sure we don't commit anything that is somewhat, sin-like while we're out.
Sin.
No debauchery tonight, guys. Just play it straight. Right?
I'm gonna go break.
Calm down.
And walk under a ladder.
Be calm. Be calm. It's gonna be fine.
Says the man who was cursed.
What?
What? Poke Monty in the jab in the stomach and be like, hey, what a pussy, am I right?
Yeah. Okay, me and Nelder
No.
are gonna go hold hands and go off into the distance.
Smashing mirrors, walking over ladders.
Yeah, breaking mirrors,
No.
stepping on black cats.
Yeah. Give one a few.
All right, so then,
man.
Practice our punting skills.
what would be the plan for doing that? Like, walk around a bit and meet up, or just walk around? Because, like, I mean, the city is gonna be bigger than your message spell would be able to go anyway.
Yeah, so I think the best bet is gonna go like to kind of like.
All right, wait,
go,
hold
like,
up, hold up.
Okay.
Right. Here's my thought.
The map
Ma-
isn't
I know,
accurate as far
I
as
know.
that.
Malcolm,
Okay.
you can create a big explosion in the sky, correct?
Yes, but no sound.
No
And that would just
sound,
add
but
to
it'll
the
be
scary rumors.
it'll be a bright light though.
I mean, yes, but our best bet is to do one of these. Just string in and out from the central
Yeah,
location.
that's what I was doing, and like, yeah, we'd all pick like different areas and we'd go.
But we need
String
a form of signaling, you know,
I
because
can
if
look in sky, but that's the last thing I want to do now that everybody's worried. When it was daytime, it would have been funny. Now it's not going to be so much funny. We
no,
should
I'm
string
not
it
saying
out.
about funny. I'm talking about. Have you ever seen the playwright of Harry Potter?
Oh god.
Harry Potter.
Harith Patir.
Is that the one with
Patier.
is that the one with the guy that they won't say his name because he's really scary, but he's not that scary?
Oh yeah,
He also can't.
Yeah,
Holdor?
yeah, yeah. Holdort. So
Holdort?
you remember scene scene 3 of the 4th edition
God.
where they're in the woods with
Magrid?
Magrid and
Magrid.
Pang.
I hear you.
Untruth.
I
No,
hear you
yeah,
trying
yeah.
so hard.
Magrid and Pang when they
No.
use their spells because you know this is a fantasy tale for wizards and whatnot. You know, fun
It's
tale.
completely
They use their
unrealistic, but
spells to signal for help when Pevel and Daco, Pevel and Daco find what was it?
Moldavort.
Paul Devort. And then they use their spells to make lights in the air, and everyone comes running.
I just want to point out the inaccuracies of that play. But I mean,
That
guess it would
play.
work. But you guys realize that, like, you know, you can only see lights for so far. And again, if there's something that's disturbing, you know, making fog or something, you won't be able to see a light.
How
Okay,
about
well,
we
first we're
know
going to
where
start out
each other...
saying, Mike, you get inspiration for that.
that was great.
Nice. Yeah, that was good. That was great.
How about instead of thinking so much about this, we have an area where we meet up and we say like 20 minutes or like 30 minutes, and if the other team isn't back in that time, then we go off looking for them.
Well, no, because then we're not all sleep. Like the point was, it's a sleeping schedule so that we get our long rest.
Oh, I didn't know
Because
we were doing the sleeping schedule thing.
this is at night. Like if we're just staying up all night, then
Well, that's what I said. We sleep in the morning when the sun comes up. And then by
okay. I mean,
we sleep
right.
during
Well, then
the
we
day
lose
and
some
then we
time.
wake up for nighttime.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's I like that. That's okay.
Yeah, pulling the third shift.
Yeah.
I guess we do that. Wait.
Down a Red
Tonight, wait, hold up, guys. Tonight isn't even the night that shit's supposed to happen.
Yeah, but it's possible for it to happen.
Right, we're gonna do
The
it for
fact
both
that they're all
nights.
staying inside is the reason. Just to make
Alright.
sure.
We're gonna do it both nights.
Okay, so I keep seeing the arrows coming out of the little shopping area, the merchant area there.
This
So is
is
that
where we're gonna meet. That's supposed to be a
where you're
start.
going to meet up or start? You're going to start there, is
Yes.
my understanding then?
Yes.
Start here, and then we'll just like go down the pathways, etc.
Okay.
Kind of just walk down the streets to the walls and then come back, like maybe a different path. So like down this way, and then come up, and then like go through here, and just like try to cover as much areas as possible.
I mean, I feel like we should try to hit the most important places, but
Such
I
as,
guess Main Street. Yeah, I guess that's the best bet.
yeah, Main Street and then all the way back through like the smaller alleys. Not even alleys. I think they're just smaller streets.
Well, I'm not sure why I'm going through and bothering doing all this stuff. All right. So you guys get down to that area down there. You guys kind of like venture out a little bit, come back, and maybe halfway through the night, you end up at a time where everybody is back in the square, like meeting up there. And as you guys do, you see. Make sure I have everything back here. All right, so you guys go. There's sort of like as you come down in the middle, there's like a little fountain and stuff that you're sitting in there. And as you do, let me slide you over to this new map. You see like the streets in that area. If you look, there was like a circle, then it's open. There's sort of like an area where it's like there's a fountain in the center, and then the streets all kind of go off like spokes in a way. And there's like, some buildings and stuff around there. And as you do that, you start to see these little balls that are like slowly like drifting down the streets. And then off on the other side of the fountain from you guys, you see like a couple of like humanoid looking shapes kind of like lurching around.
Okay, are we supposed to be seeing this guy?
No, I'm just giving you a little description. And as you're seeing that, like a little bit of fog starts to kind of roll in as well and stuff.
Told you so.
What? The fog?
Fog is an evil.
Huh?
Fog?
I said
What?
that the fog was going to roll in and fuck
Uh,
up.
Light still shines through fog. You tell me.
Oh, yeah. Is it all dark for everybody? Let me see.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
dark.
So who has night vision? Who has dark vision?
I do.
Yes.
Everyone except Steve.
So then I assume
human. You dumb human. Dumb
I
face.
assume Steve would have. Why are these things? I swear these things are supposed to have light.
Yeah, I would probably have like a torch or something with me while I was walking.
Right, but I swear that these. Why are you not able to see those? You can't see anything in here at all.
No, it's darkness.
just darkness.
No.
Are they in the right layer?
Doc.
It's black like my heart inside.
Okay.
Wow. I thought we agreed that Scalar was the edgy one, not Neldor.
Neldor's role playing.
Oh, that's why.
Wrong
You
layer?
guys don't have sight.
Whoa.
Do that first.
I don't like this.
Has sight.
Whoa. It's me.
Has
just-
sight.
Let's see you guys.
But even without the other thing, oh wait, and then I think I did it right. I think it's 0 and then 60.
I see now.
I just see the lights.
I don't like it.
I thought I had this set up for everybody. So now, what do I see? Not what I'm expecting to see. So let's check this one and make sure that it's not supposed to be that 0.
Whoa!
Yes.
I can
okay.
see again.
Sorry, I thought I had this set up, and then I'm all of a sudden realizing that I did not have this set up.
There we go.
Guys,
What?
am I the only one that sees the creepy zombie things?
Yes. Stop spoiling it. I see
everyone,
blackness and
everyone,
little fountains.
40, it's 20. 20. And Bob.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And that should give you, yes, there we go.
Oh,
Perfect.
I see those very vaguely.
That's your torchlight. Everyone else has 60-foot
Awesome.
dark vision now.
You get
Alright.
towards me, not Steve. But...
Whoa.
No. All players see light.
Guys, do you
Oh,
actually
there
see
we
those
go.
things over there?
Yeah.
What are
You
they?
got, you can see because you have like dim vision to be able to see with the
yeah.
night vision, and then I did Steve gave him the thing with the torch, and then that made it so all players can see it.
Okay, guys.
So as you look around, you see those two guys that are kind of shuffling, and they're kind of shuffling towards you, and then you see these little balls of just glowing light that are just sort of drifting around.
Well, guys, I think we need to
Did I cast Dancing Lights?
No, you didn't cast Dancing Lights.
Can I?
Yes, you can.
I would like to throw a Dancing Light at... Seems like it's not that far away.
I believe the scale on here should be correct.
Come on, mouse. There I am. Like one there, one there, one there, one there.
Good idea.
Let me see if I can grab a...
Here, you said?
Yeah, those are all within range. Just like, oh hey, it's only like 10 foot lights, but if we've got one like at each intersection, then the guy who can't see can see a little better.
What the
Yeah, poggers.
bullying me?
Did you get for being dumb,
This?
stupid human, you dumb idiot?
What is the lights? How
So
far do
they
the
give like 10 bright and another 10 of dim, I believe.
That's not very much.
No, they are not much, but it's 4 different.
I wonder if you just put all 4 on top of each other, it'd be 40 feet.
Each dim light for a 10-foot radius. Oh, it's not that much.
No. And I will give that to...
Oh, never mind. They must be within 20 feet of another light created by the spell. So I'm just gonna put all, like, 4, like, basically the way that yeah, you have it, like, over...
You should be able to move them.
Oh, I can? Oh, hey, look at that.
Yes, I gave you
that's
control
fun.
of all of those tokens.
Oh my
Look at
god.
that. Okay.
So
Wow.
you can put them where you wanted them to be then.
Yeah, they gotta be within 20, so I'm gonna have them just, like, kind of moving around.
Oh my god, the zombies.
Uh,
What is
Alright,
it,
well-
Plants vs. Zombies?
I like that.
Thank you.
That's our front.
Right. So you cast that. As you do, these guys shuffle a little bit towards these
Love it.
lights here.
Blast
Eat
first,
lights.
And then you see these drift over here as well, these two here. Yeah, I guess they're right there anyway.
What are those?
Oh, those are actual
And-
things, too.
They're wisps?
As you're seeing, these are... What?
Guys, now would be a good time to blast first, ask questions later.
No! No one said they're enemies.
And then you see some of the... And then this
We
one
haven't rolled
drifts up.
initiative anyway.
I will give you all one more action to do as they slowly move over to investigate these lights. And then we're going to roll initiative.
I'm gonna try to Arcana to determine what the wisps
Actually-
are.
I like that idea too. Actually, I'm gonna. Do you want me to help you, or do you want me to do it myself?
I don't think this is a helping situation. I think this is a we're on
You
our
can-
own.
Each roll it if you would like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh!
shit! You are. Oh shit!
No, but that's my
Uh,
crit. My holy crit.
Wasted it on a skills check.
There's no stuff.
I will say... I will say you, Malcolm, have heard of creatures like this before. You don't know much about them, though. But you've heard of them, and that there's these little balls of light, and usually when people see them, it's bad for them. You, Scalar, had picked up a thing because you'd seen them once, and you know that they are undead type creatures. I'll give you that.
Evil approaches.
Yeah, and that they're definitely not good.
I don't fight them.
If anybody wanted to move or do whatever,
Oh.
now would be the time. You get the one shot to do whatever. So
I'm
you
gonna
guys
position
did that.
myself Here.
They haven't.
Oh, that's fucking.
Progress.
Oh, so many.
They haven't seen me, correct?
There's a lot. All right, we're good. We're good here. Perfect.
Let's see.
Yeah, some of these other ones are still kind of drifting down the street here a little bit.
I want to stealth or hide, move and hide. Possible.
All right, give me a stealth check.
Gee.
Okay. All right, then let us do initiative. Oh, wait. Let me make sure if I have to clear it out first.
I'll be right back.
Nope,
I'll be
I
back.
did not. I'm good.
Oh.
Cool.
Beat him, Scholar.
Not the turtle anymore. I shouldn't be
Yes!
Yes!
There's my other crit.
Hey, but
Whatever.
but you're 2 for 2, so maybe you'll get one every single time.
Yeah, maybe I'll always crit. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, maybe you'll run a streak like me where you'll crit like 4 times and then
Or the rest will all be ones, one or the other.
Mhm.
Oh,
You're
well.
using up all your luck now, or it's gonna continue.
Mhm.
The other.
Okay. Look, Scholar. Let's do something about this, please.
Well, he's going to Witch Bolt. Come on, mouse, work with me.
Bitch boy.
Witch Bolt?
I think it's Witchbolt.
Okay.
That guy, the guy's closest to his. And I would like to roll outside of roll 20 if that's cool.
He's
All
gonna
right.
use his roll 20 crits.
I rolled a 4. That's 8 total.
That will miss.
Okay.
What would have happened if you'd have rolled in here, though?
I'm sorry?
I said, what would have happened if you would have rolled in here?
Let's find out.
20.
Probably would have helped out.
It's a crit.
Not
No.
much better.
Not much better. That
Used
wouldn't have
them up.
helped it.
Used them up.
That wouldn't have helped either way. All right, so you do that. You can move.
He'll back up a touch, but he's basically gonna stay on this side of things.
Okay. Malcolm.
I'm gonna use Scorching Ray.
Okay.
I'm gonna target this, and this, and this.
Okay.
You realize you don't have to split them up. You can like just hit one.
I'm aware, but I'd like to split them up in this case.
Okay.
So first roll on that. That will hit.
I need to again. That will not hit. That will hit.
The second one will hit.
Oh, the 12 hits.
And the third one hits. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yes.
the 12 hits?
Nice.
Wow.
Yes, the 12 hits.
Oh.
You do 11 on the first one.
It auto-critted rolled the crit. Don't worry about that. Do 11 on this guy.
So you do 6 on that guy.
And 7 on this guy.
7 on that guy. And then the first guy you hit, you feel that doesn't seem to hit it as hard as you would like it to have.
The wispy
But
thingy or the undead
correct.
thingy?
Yeah, those things, you hit it, it does exactly what you expect. The wispy thing, you feel like some of that energy either passed through it or didn't seem to affect it as much. But you definitely see that you hurt it, though.
Then I'm going to rotate around the statue this way.
And that would be really... okay.
And I'm going to do the smart thing too.
All right,
Stay out of
their
the ball.
turn. Let's see what they. Oh, these guys definitely will. You see the two humanoid guys swinging out at these lights. They just seem to see this light moving in front of them, and they don't get what's going on, so they start swinging.
Nice. Wow.
Good
Cool.
call. Lights, buddy.
I mean,
That
it's
guy
just
there.
honestly just the only light source I have, or the party has rather, other than light.
Probably wouldn't have seen. So this guy will probably zip up there. One will zip there, and this guy will zip up there.
Can I try to hit him as he comes towards me?
Yep.
Enter my range. Can we use my reaction to stab him?
Shut up! Don't make fun of me. I assume a 24 hits.
Yes.
12 damage.
All right. That one was 1. This one's going to be 2. That one will be 3. Just so that I. Oops. 3. Okay. So you stab out at him. You see that your thing injures him.
Yeah.
Not as much as you would have thought.
Oh. Worth a shot.
That thing, as it zips up, as each one of those zips up to you, a little bolt of lightning kind of shoots off it at you. So we will start out with Monty. That's going to be a 15.
I believe that misses.
Uh,
Yeah, it does.
Scalar, a 14.
Will miss.
Whoa.
And Malcolm, a 17.
That'll definitely
Yeah.
hit.
Kill him.
Please don't.
I mean, no.
For 5 damage.
Oh no. Oh no.
Not gonna lie.
And Neldor.
Well, originally I would think about helping Monty, and then I, use my big brain to realize the trajectory. Probably not ideal. So I'm going to throw a dagger at this boy.
Okay. I will give you advantage on that since you were hidden. He would have not known you were there. That will hit.
With sneak attack.
Yep.
$11 damage.
11 damage. All right. You stick that like deep into its chest, and it definitely hurt it a lot. He's starting to like. You see that one looks like it's starting to slow down a lot at this point in time.
All right.
Anything else you want to do, or you'll have
that
one bonus
will
action and move?
That'll conclude my action. My turn.
Okay. Monty.
Okay, so is there any way I could like look at this thing and like, because obviously stabbing it with my glaive didn't do very much. Is there a way I can like do a history check or something and like think about like how I could damage it better, or like even Arcana something?
These are probably not anything that you would have seen before.
Well then I'm just gonna keep smacking at it, I guess.
Hmm.
'Cause I don't know what else I can do because I got nothing. I got
You just have what? Yeah, regular glaive, right?
yeah, just regular glaive. It's 9 hit.
A 9 does not hit.
I have my little pokey. I believe an 18 hits, right?
Yes.
20 plus what is it? Plus 4? Oh no, roll d4 plus 4. So that's gonna be 7 damage on that, and I'm gonna pop my action surge now, and I'm gonna go for another hit.
Okay.
Oh wait, why am I typing anything? I can just click this.
Hit.
14 there. and then I get another. Tyler, do you remember? Does Polar Master get the
You
what?
start slashing into this thing. It is. It's definitely starting to fade out of existence.
Do I get the
You-
D4 again for
You've
this, or do I
damaged it a lot at this point in time.
Tigers.
So, yeah.
I'm muted. My God, what am I? I don't know how I keep muting myself. Yeah. Do I get my D4 again, or like, do I get it every time I attack, or is it only once per turn? I can't remember. For Polar Master.
It's every, I think.
Wait, the D4 for.
If you action surge, you get it
Use a
again.
bonus action to make does action
Wait.
surge give me only an action, or does it give me a bonus as well?
Just an
Just an
action.
action.
Then that is it.
Oh, it's the extra things that. Yeah, no, you wouldn't get the other thing for
Yeah,
that.
I forgot
No.
that it counted as a bonus action. Yeah, okay, so that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Yeah, you have definitely injured that one a lot.
Dope.
Scalar.
Ooh, okay. Well, he's just gonna use acid splash on the guy that's on him, so a dex save.
Okay.
Which is something they have a lot of. Damn.
Yeah, ooh. Oh, yeah.
If they're what I think they are.
They have a lot of that, yes.
It's like all they are.
16. Yeah, that is exactly all they are. 16.
Yeah, nothing happens,
And we'll
and
just say that was an incredibly not good roll.
um,
Well,
he's gonna. I don't know. I don't have anywhere to run, so there's no real point. So he's just gonna maintain his position.
Okay.
Oh my god! Every single time combat starts, Scalar just becomes useless. Oh, it's bad.
so
He ends.
I'm gonna. You said he shocked me, right? The
Yes.
fire didn't do too much.
Not what you would have thought it would have done.
I'm gonna try a page on Naldor's book and go for a thunder wave. That roll
All
fucking
right.
sucked.
Constitution save. 17. DC 14. So it made it. So it takes half, maybe, or something.
It takes half. Oh my god! It takes 5 damage. Wonderful.
That blows up, and yeah, you don't think it does what you would have thought it would have done.
I don't like this. Okay. I really don't like this. I think that's my turn then.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
These two guys swing again for one more round at the light things, and then these things attack. Monty, let's see. The one on you starts flittering down the street like it's trying to get away.
Do I get a bonus, or was that? Did he disengage?
You do.
I do.
Smack him. Smack him in the booty.
Murder him. Ah. Nope.
You missed.
That will miss. And it can go like essentially like to there.
Goodbye.
The other two shoots at Scalar 9 and a 17 on
That's
Malcolm have a 17 to hit.
That'll hit me. I want you
Okay.
my take.
So yeah. Yeah, I rolled a 9 on you there, Tyler. So I assume that misses. 3 damage to Malakar of lightning damage.
Ow.
Lightning?
Ow. Monty,
Hmm?
get your ass over here.
You can deal with it. I have to kill some zombies.
And then you see that one there, like, disappears as well. It, like, flies away and disappears. That will be them. And the rest of these just keep kind of drifting away. And as you watch, they kind of, like, drift out to the thing. Neldor.
Yeah, I'll look at the fire boy that's headstrong but seems getting his butt kicked by a floating clawing thing, and I will walk up to it and I'm gonna stab it
Nice.
with my rapier,
You get sneak attack.
possibly. Is that
A
it?
16 will miss.
Alright, I'm gonna use my inspiration. Or does that give me advantage or I have to reroll?
You get. I'll let you reroll.
Alright.
Don't miss this time, please.
If it's
I
16,
missed,
will
is
I don't
it?
know why you bothered.
Oh, yeah, true. I guess then I'll just be like, yo, feel better. Yeah. Feel better, bro.
Thanks,
Okay,
bro.
so you heal him for 8.
I feel great now, bro.
That
Thanks.
was max healing. Good job.
No
Let's
problem,
kill
bro.
this thing, bro.
All
I
right.
tried, bro.
Monty.
I'm
Not
gonna
bad, bro.
kill some zombonis. I'm gonna take a few steps over here. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
That will hit.
That will hit.
I'm just gonna what? Oh, and
You
then,
just-
then I'm gonna walk over here, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
That will also hit
The 5 damage. Oh yeah.
for 5. Okay.
I'm gonna stick.
He
the
does not
glowing
drop
brown
over
at him.
that. Oh,
You roll the damage, Steve.
actually.
Or it doesn't.
Oh, you are so lucky. Yes, that other zombie crumples over as you come and stick your glaive into it. It crumples over and does not get back up.
Oh.
Flex a little bit over the dead
Okay.
body. 2 for 1 deal.
All right. At this point, everybody give me a perception roll.
Oh.
Perception?
10.
I think I'm good at that.
Rolled a
I
4.
am good at that.
All right,
Good
so
at that.
off down this road over here a little bit, you all notice like this shadowy figure like appears out on the road.
Going, guys?
Galar and Neldor, you notice that it has these glowing eyes that seem to sort of pierce into you a little bit.
Do they notice how tall it is?
Get Eddie.
It's about regular human-ish size, maybe 6-foot-ish or so. As you see it, you just get like this feeling of sickness that washes over you. Like all of you feel this. And like all of you see it. But Scalar and Neldor, the sickness that you guys feel is like you feel really sick. And for the next 2 rounds, you will have disadvantage on any attack rolls.
I'm sorry. Who's that?
Good perception.
Scalar, you're gonna do less in combat now. Your disadvantage.
Me, you have disadvantage 2 rounds.
Wait, why
For
did
the
you
next
Where is
2
this?
rounds.
Where is this? Yeah, where is this thing?
It is down here. You see this appear. You guys actually can see like some glowing kind of like purpley eyes as it's looking down there. And you and Neldor like feel like extra sick. from this. And everybody feels like a sickness, like that kind of comes over you. Like you get a really weird, strange feeling. And you kind of hear this like whisper, like it's almost like something standing behind you, and you hear, "I will see you tomorrow night," and then you see that figure kind of fade away.
Oh. Are the
So
wisps
it
still
disappeared.
here?
Okay.
Correct.
Spooky,
Is
scary,
this zombie still
scary.
here, or is he dead?
Down your spine. Oh.
Tyler, you're up. Or your Skelar, you're up.
Uh,
So don't forget, for the next 2 rounds, you will have
Yeah.
disadvantage on attack rolls.
he would move all of his lights over there. Just like, what the heck was that? Moved over there, and then he would move away, provoking an off attack, just trying to stay away and not back into a corner, stupidly, but
I got a 6. So
cool.
I missed
He
this.
will run away. Is Dancing Light's a bonus action to move it? Sorry, hang on.
I think so.
Come on, internet. So, yep. Bonus action to move him, so I'm gonna. Acid Splash, same guy.
Okay. Give me your attack rolls.
Acid Splash, deck save.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. 11.
3 acid on him.
Okay. You don't feel like it does as much as you thought it would, but that one is the one that's taking all the damage, and it fades out of existence.
Galar is going to be surprised.
All right. Malcolm.
I'm gonna do magic missile on the thing in front of me. I just gotta remember how many it is. I think it's 3 at this level.
3 is correct. Yep.
5. Um, and 5 damage for the second to holy shit, roll 20. I hate you. So 10 damage in total. And I'm gonna go with the same thought process of Mr. Scolar and just kind of back up and take the opportunity.
You definitely feel like that. I got an 11 to hit.
Good, I'm safe.
You definitely feel like those definitely blasted it at full power there.
All right. Note to self: use magic missile on the glowing bulb things that do lightning damage.
What an absolute scumbag. I just want to point that out. The man literally leaves his hidden hiding spot to try to help the man that's complaining. And what does he do? He runs away after he gets healed.
Yep.
Leaves behind.
It's all about the game, how you play it.
Their turn. That thing blasts some lightning out at you, Neldar. A 9 to hit.
That won't hit.
And then the zombie smashes its big meaty fist down on you.
Oh.
Monty, I missed. I got like a 13.
Riposte.
Okay.
I've been waiting to use it the whole time. But I hate this. I hate it here.
9 will hit.
What? Okay.
Okay, describe how you riposted a fist before you kill this thing, please.
I smacked it away and it went right in his stomach.
Alright. You slash as you slash across the thing doing that. It does not drop, but you definitely cut a
21
huge
damage and
gash
kill it?
down.
Damn.
Oh, 21 total.
Yeah.
Yeah, 21 total.
Sorry. I just saw the 7 and I was like,
Yeah, plus the 14.
No.
oh, yeah. No, that kills it. My bad.
My bad.
I missed the 14 part.
Okay. 13.
Yeah, you do that. And then Naldor.
Alright. I'm gonna swing at it with disadvantage.
Not ones, please. Double not one.
Two 8s. That misses.
Alright. Alright, I'll just take the hit, I guess. I'll just chill. I won't run away like a little.
Disengage like a bonus action, can't you? You're a rogue.
No, I don't have that level yet. I only have one level over everybody.
The only wisp is this guy, right?
Yep, that's the last
Thump,
thing we have
thump,
up there.
thump, thump. Fee, fi, fo, fum.
I smell the blood of an Englishman.
It riposte. Oh, no, I mean.
Bah! Oh! Big numbers!
That will hit. Oh, that actually kills it.
Let's go!
Dumps.
And you see him run over and he just slashes his glaive through this thing and it just winks out of existence.
What would you guys do without me?
You're in trouble.
Die.
That was a good test to see how tough you guys were.
She.
Oh god. Sorry, guys. Made us look a lot
Gee.
more powerful.
Well, you
All right.
take away me being magic. Take away my magic ability. And you got
So
problems.
it gets quiet around there. And it
So,
wasn't just that. All of everyone else's attacks, they're basically resistant to like everything.
oh really? Ew.
Yeah, they're
Pretty
wisps.
much.
They're a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but I thought magic still hurt them. That's why I was confused. What didn't? Just out of curiosity, unless we're gonna face them again, but what doesn't? What aren't they resistant to?
I learned that they're not resistant to force damage. Magical force damage, that is.
Force damage and magical weapons probably are the only two things I'd assume.
There's
Use the force,
only magical force damage?
Yeah, magical force damage, magic missile.
He just knew that the magic missiles seemed to hurt them more, or what he would have thought.
Oh, so maybe if I just like, dude, I should have just shield bashed it. Whipped out the shield and
Well, that wouldn't be force damage. That would be
bludgeoning.
bludgeoning.
Damn, never mind.
Well, it means that tomorrow we fight the fucking scary guy.
Yeah.
All right, so it gets quiet. The rest of the globes had like drifted off into the town.
Oh, the bodies, the zombies, are they gone or are they still there?
The bodies are still there.
Can we do a little bit of inspecting and be like, do
Yes.
they look fresh corpses? Are they corpses or are they like, what's the deal?
They don't look. I mean, they're corpses now, and they were dead before. They don't look like necessarily fresh.
Do they have
It's
like
not like
signs
somebody
of, like,
recently killed.
do they have like signs of like dirt or anything on them? That they may have been like dug up or something?
You would probably looking at them. I mean, they're dirty and stuff. Like they don't look like they were freshly dug up.
Okay.
But you could have imagined them being dug up at some point in time, probably.
Well, I think it's worth paying a visit to the graveyard and just seeing if there's any like freshly dug up graves.
Daytime.
In the
Daytime,
daytime,
Steve.
obviously. Yes, I know. But we still have to sleep in the daytime, so I don't know. We'll figure that out.
And give me perception checks again.
Sure.
I don't want to roll good because last time I rolled good, I got disadvantage. Thank you.
right, Eldor, you don't notice it, but everyone else notices.
Do I notice it?
He notices
Yes.
it more.
You have like this weird black spot thing that appeared on your hand. And you guys all still feel like have a weird. You all do. And you all still feel like sick.
Sklar, to the lab.
Fuck.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Scholar hasn't moved.
What are you guys freaking out about?
What?
No,
What are you guys freaking out about?
What?
Okay, hang on. Everyone but Mike. I'm sorry, everyone except Mike. What did you say?
Oh, I was wondering what you were all freaking out about.
He's just freaked about seeing the whatever it was and.
Yeah, okay, but I didn't see it.
Wait.
Oh, Jesus.
Sklar,
Yeah, in character.
waving at you. Sklar, the
What?
thing
Huh?
on our hands.
Yeah, that doesn't help. He is.
The black dot on your hand. And
No,
my hand.
yes. You point that out to them and it doesn't help. He is now more scared.
Scared?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Skalar is terrified. I mean, he's not terrified, he's scared.
Sklar, I'm gonna come over to you, Sklar. Sklar, buddy.
Oh my
It's
God.
okay.
Wait, is this just a black spot, or is it like a boil or something?
It's just like this weird black spot. It almost looks like I assume everyone saw the Pirates of the Caribbean movie
Yeah.
where he fought the Kraken. It's like that type of a thing appears on your hand.
Cursed.
Almost like you'd been marked or cursed or something, yeah.
And we feel
I
sick.
see.
Correct.
Like how sick? Just like a little tummy ache, or like?
Yeah, it's not like enough at this point to impair you. Like after those couple of seconds, Scalar and Neldar, it calms down and a little bit. Like you kind of shake a little bit of that off, but it's there.
What's the equivalent of Tums in this world?
So I think our first duty should be to find some kind of research on this.
Priest, find a priest. Find a priest.
Maybe, I guess.
Get the whole exorcism. holy water.
Maybe if
gone,
there's a
evil
cleric
spirit,
or a
yeah.
church, maybe they might know something about curses.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, there's churches around, so they probably would. You could probably go like tomorrow or something.
We'll just nap with a curse. It's whatever.
Yeah, we go to bed.
Sweet dreams.
I try and calm Sklar down really bad.
We wait. Then like if there's anything else we can do tonight, I can't think of anything else that we could do tonight.
I'm surprised we didn't. Yeah, I don't know. That figure just disappeared. So.
Right, with his little warning of seeing you tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Right, that was like this.
Anyone else need a drink?
Purple eyes. That's what's.
No, nobody's
No drinks.
needs a drink.
I think it's bedtime.
Going home and going to bed.
Yeah, we need to get up ASAP. As soon as the churches open their doors, we have to be in there to talk to someone. Because we don't know how bad this is going to escalate, because I am already going to have trouble sleeping with this stomachache.
I will
Alright.
calm your stomach down.
No.
All right,
Sleep.
so you guys go back, and it's maybe like 1 a.m. or something by the time you get back to the guild hall.
Hence,
Then you guys do a.
cross tapping his foot. Where have you been?
Oh,
It's way past your curfew.
that's way past his bedtime. So I assume then you guys just do a long rest, and then you guys will get up tomorrow and go from there.
Yeah.
All right, and then the plans are. What are your plans to do? So then tomorrow will be the Day of the Dead. So what are your plans during the day of
Church?
stuff to do?
Well, finding a cure is number 1.
learning, actually, I don't know, learning more about this guy and finding a cure.
The cure is number one, and then after that, I want to check out. I want to go. This is just me personally. You guys can whatever you want to do. I wanted to go to the graveyard, see if I can find any tracks there, like any like place, and then if there's like a track I can follow or like a place I can get to maybe learn more about whoever this person is that raised these undead.
So the guys who saw the actual figure, we didn't actually see any description. We
Purple
just
eyes.
saw shadowy, vague bullshit.
Yeah, shadowy bullshit, purple eyes.
Right.
Cool.
Like everybody saw the shadowy figure. But
Yeah,
you two happened to see like some glowing eyes and felt like extra sick.
All right. I personally like Tyler is at a loss at what to do to be proactive. I'm kind of not really seeing anything, and Scalar. I mean, the only way I can play that is to have Scalar be kind of scared, reacting to. I don't know. Kind of feel like we're just being sort of thrown at stuff. I don't really see an answer.
Yeah.
I didn't really learn anything from that. Now it learned that we were looking after it or looking into it, and now it is after us, and
Well,
it's the Day of the
I feel
Dead.
like we did learn a lot because we learned that like it is revolved around necromancy. Whoever this person is or whatever this force is necromantic. Because you found out that those wisps things had some kind of undead theme to them, and then obviously there were zombies.
Yeah, and
I'm
like
thinking
looking at its sickness and
yeah. So
all
my
necromancy
idea is that
cookbook.
maybe we can find like a ritual site where this is all happening before it even turns to night. That's why I'm thinking if we can find an open grave that was either recently dug up or whatever, we can find tracks going to like a building or to a site.
Wait, what was the story? It was like the failed ritual with the mercenaries stopped it.
He
He's a warlock, and
That
that's all
one.
we heard.
That's all you heard. Warlock
300 years a
failed.
warlock who was doing a summoning, or there
Oh,
was a
yeah.
summoning ritual and was stopped by a group of mercenaries.
Possibly that was a rumor.
Possibly, yes.
All right.
I want to repeat history.
Man, I don't. I'm kind of at a loss too. I don't know
I'm
what to do
not.
other than procure a pair of goggles.
What? Oh, the drunk goggles.
No, like magic goggles, so I don't get sick when I look at them. But I just don't think that's in the realm of possibility.
I don't think it was because you saw him, or like I wasn't the actual
We
sight.
saw
of
the
him.
eyes. We saw the eyes. They didn't see the eyes. We got sick. More
Who's
sick.
we?
Me
Him
and
and
Squad
me.
Oh. Because I
are the
thought
only
We
people
both
who
got
saw
sick.
guys.
Did I? No, I didn't.
No.
I got a 10. Yeah, you guys got a 17 and a 20. Okay, that's why. Gotcha. On board.
So I don't know. I'm not exactly a magical character. I'm just a dude with a loot. And if looking at someone made me feel sick and seeing their eyes, I think not goggles, but some sort of preventative measure to that, if possible.
Yeah. He would be looking like, all right, so we know there's something here. Now we're gonna recruit somebody who can actually like do something about it. I mean, I don't know, like some sort of magic thing. Like my magic didn't do anything against any of their minions.
The mercenaries are gonna hire mercenaries.
Exactly. The guild hall is gonna hire another guild hall.
No, just I'm looking like magic, like research in the area or something. I don't know, like something.
I would
The guards involved
also
some shit.
like to find the wandering stranger from the bar that doesn't have any memory and try to warn him. Because I mean, actually, he's lived here for a while, so he probably knows. I don't know. I guess yeah. My goal would be to find some preventative measures to the sickness and the weakness,
Down with the
if
sickness.
possible. Come on, get down with the sickness, you fucker. Get up. Come on, get down.
Okay.
Third. Sorry, I'm in my edgy mood tonight.
Yeah, like how do you defend against that when you see someone's eyes and that just fucks you up?
I don't know. Magic. More magic. Magic.
Only
beats
thing I can
magic.
think of is to not look at them, which
Yeah.
just
You just have
Just-
to
All right.
kind of
Here's my thought. Right.
which does exactly what looking at him does anyway.
Mhm.
Here's my thought. Right. Tomorrow, the next day, right, I take a long journey in one day, single day, and level up to level 6, right? Get up there, get counterspell, then we Gucci.
Ah, there you go. Gotcha.
We Gucci.
Okay.
It's going to take a little work, though.
Okay, theoretically, just hear me out. So like, if the whole problem is like eye contact or like whatever, what if we were looking at him like at this person, this thing through something else? Whether it was like
True.
glass or a piece of like a thin piece of cloth.
Well, we don't know, so we would have to test that
We'd
hypothesis.
exactly. We'd have to like we're just gonna bring like a bag full of shit to try while we're fighting him. Just keep trying different things until we don't feel sick. Yeah, I don't know. We'll brainstorm over the night.
For the night. I don't know, man. Yeah, I guess Naldor would be trying to look into preventative measures, so talking.
Yeah, I get on the same line of preventative measures, like any other magical or any like magic resource in this town. I didn't really get the implication that there was any. That the library was kind of all we had.
Maybe like an alchemical shop.
No one ever asked. There's other shops around that. I can tell you there is. What are the names of them? I have 2 other shops made up that I figured would mostly cover what everybody wanted. There are Beaten Iron and Best Bargains in town as well.
Iron Best Bargain. Alright, good to know.
What do they have? Is it like Best Bargains like a general store and then Beaten Eye or like a blacksmith shop?
Yeah, the Best Bargains is like a general store. Who knows what else you might find in there?
But no, like, local wizard.
I mean, I'm thinking that when we go and speak to the cleric or like priest type figure, they might have a suggestion for us.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Put it on Ken's plate.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, those 2 are there. You've heard, like, Best Bargains isn't like, or Better Bargains. It's more than just like you go in and they've got like, that place is going to have more than just what's in the player's handbook as far as stuff there goes. Supposed to have like, a little more rare and unique items is what you have heard about that.
Poggers.
And the other guy is a blacksmith. We will, since it's 10, we'll end it there. But that gives you guys a week. If you have come up with any other ideas of things, just shoot me a message and say,
I feel like we have so much to do next session. We're not gonna get to the final fight.
Otherwise, I will plan on doing the stuff you guys have said.
Sounds good.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you for this.